A week before Thanksgiving, and our team's looking to feast on another round of Central Sectionals.
And we're thankful for all the highlights and good games they gave us on this Friday night.
Yes, we are. Good games and maybe some surprising wins. As a spot in the championship is on the line, stay with us for the start of Friday Night Live.
You're watching Friday Night Live, brought to you by Kern Schools Federal Credit Union. Together, we have something special.
Bakersfield Christian fans, they're thankful for their team still playing. And you know what, Brandon? I'm thankful that you're back.
Well, thank you. It's good to be back. I know. Yeah. I'm glad I made it back because there's nothing like playoff football. It is fun.
No doubt about it. And welcome into Friday Night Live. I'm Carrie Osep. Back with us is Brandon Johansson. And the semifinals featured 7 Kern County teams, some on the road, some here in town. But one of those teams that got to host this week was Bakersfield Christian. And after that 83-0 blowout loss, Brandon, in week 5, the Eagles have gone on a winning streak. Our game of the week goes to Kingsburg at BCHS. Eagles running onto the field looking for a hot start. Darren Carr wants that too from his team, and they do it on defense. Jet Jackson forced Kingsburg mishandles the snap, and Ben Urasek is all over this one. This turnover would set up a play later for this. Jacob Moran hits Keontae Glinton, who dives in for the end zone. It's 7-0 Bakersfield Christian. The Eagles were doing it on defense too. Jordan Phillips here with the big sack. And then we're going to take this to the second quarter. Ball back in Moran's hands. That was a good thing all night long. He hits Glinton for a short pass, who makes a big play out of this one, juking and breaking tackles and ankles all the way down. Glinton's in for his second touchdown of the night. It's 14-0 Eagles. And big play on special teams here as well. Alex Wallace, the third, he's going to get the ball off this punt, and look what he does. We're going to have to speed this one up just to keep up with him. He's going to bring it right back into Kingsburg territory, and this would lead to a Dante Harris touchdown later. The Eagles soar past the Vikings 28-7, and they will take on San Joaquin Memorial in the finals next week. Let's hear from their coach.
It's 15, 16, 17-year-old kids out here, high emotions, high testosterone, running around trying to play inside rules, you know, so it's tough, man. But super proud of them. You know, we practice, we push them hard to be in those types of situations. You know, we try and push their buttons to see what they look like when they get to the ledge, and they did a good job.
Our other local team getting to host in the semis is also our only top seed in the county, and that would be the undefeated Shafter Generals.
That's right, the Generals going for a few records tonight too, trying to go 12-0 for the first time in school history, and quarterback Alex Aguilar trying to set the Central Section record for touchdowns. Generals got off to a quick start in this one. Aguilar, he's going to fake the handoff here and then take it to the outside. He does it really with everything, with his legs, with his arm. Here he does it with his legs. First of a few touchdowns on the night for Aguilar. Shafter up 7-0. Still in the first, Damian Hernandez for Woodlake finds Brian Cuevas in the corner. Good catch by Cuevas. Missed 2-point conversion makes it 7-6. General's offense been prolific all season long. Continued tonight. Pedro Avila takes the handoff and goes up the gut to make it 14-6. Joe Perucci likes that. Then in the second, Aguilar finds Jackson Sanchez. Sanchez does the wrist, gets to the outside here. Nice move there. Gets the defender to slide. That extends Shafter's lead to 21-6. And here it is in the third quarter. Aguilar keeps the ball himself, dives into the end zone. This is his Central Section record 63rd touchdown of the year. The Generals keep their undefeated season rolling, beating Woodlake 60-32. We'll play the winner of Carruthers and Kennedy for the D5 Valley title. Well, those highlights coming up just a bit later.
But now it's time to turn our attention to Division I, where both of our teams are playing underdog against the top 2 teams in the Valley.
Good stuff. Number 1 Central hosting number 4 Bakersfield, and number 2 Buchanan hosting number 2 Liberty. But the Drillers and the Patriots are riding some momentum into these playoffs.
Yes, they are. And we're going to start this off with Liberty and Buchanan. The Patriots looking to avenge their lone loss on the season to the Bears back in week 4. Skip to the fourth, Liberty down 2 with under 2 minutes to play. Hector Gonzalez finds Sammy Stewart Jr. down the middle to put the Patriots inside Buchanan territory. The Patriots in field goal range with 3 seconds left. Braden Blevins with the biggest kick of his life, and he nails it. The 26-yard field goal, and Liberty walks off a winner. The Patriots pull off the huge win 24-23 and punch their ticket to the Division I title game.
It's an incredible finish. The Drillers looking for another D1 section title run themselves. They took on top-seeded Central Grizzlies, who they lost to, remember, in the semis last year. First quarter, Drillers down 7-0. Cam Williams with the keeper here, 34-yard touchdown. Looks back at the defender, says goodbye. Yeah, ties the game up at 7 apiece. Mr. Driller, he likes that, doing the flag. Late first quarter, Central quarterback Trent Tompkins, who has just been unbelievable, but he's sacked by Keontae Bell. Bell doing it on both sides of the ball all year long. Game tied at 7 after 1. Second quarter, same score. Drillers on the move. Isaac Jernigan on the move. 56-yard run. He would not get into the end zone, but he would take it to the Grizzlies. A couple plays later, sets it it up for Wesley Wilson on the touchdown. The Drillers lead 14-7. We said Tompkins has had an unbelievable year. Central's offense wakes up on their side of things in the second half. Grizzlies outlast the Drillers, beating them 46-34, setting the stage for a Liberty and Central D1 title game next week.
Yeah, a bit of a heartbreaker there for the Drillers, but we're excited to see some of our teams move on. But of course, we still have plenty of action.
A lot to get to.
So stay with us, guys, because coming up, the Kennedy Thunderbirds put to the test against another undefeated team. Could they pull out the big win against Carruthers? Plus, did Wasco's Cinderella run continue in Division 4 sectionals? We'll find out.
23 ABC and I are releasing a cookbook, Recipes to the Rescue, just in time for the holiday season. There is a recipe for everyone in this cookbook, from local favorites like Derek and David Carr, Congressman Kevin McCarthy, and all the anchors at 23 ABC. They are sharing their favorite recipes. You can find a link to pre-order the cookbook on our website, turnto23.com, and we'd love for you to attend our cookbook launch party on December 10th at the Mission. Again, you can find all that information on turnto23.com.
Welcome back to Friday Night Live. People look cold, and let me tell you, we all were cold out there. We're going to get back to the football. The Stockdale Mustangs have been on a roll after upsetting Tulare Western 16-15 last week, and to earn them a spot in the semifinals and face Rigetti on the coast this week. And the Warriors wasted little time taking control in the opening minutes. Rigetti's Brandon Giddings hits Chase Reynoso with a 30-yard touchdown pass. This puts Rigetti up 7-0. Ensuing kickoff, the ball bounces off Brandon Dunn and is recovered by the Warriors. The field position later turns into another Rigetti score. The Warriors lead 14-0, but in the second quarter, Stockdale finds some momentum. Evan Burkhart to Deontay Davidson for a good yard deep in Rigetti territory, but the drive would stall, and the Mustangs look for a field goal, but the kick is deflected. The ball sails right. A great run for the Mustangs ends in the semis as Rigetti goes on to beat the Stockdale Mustangs 21-0.
Now to Division 4, the Wasco Tigers. Last week they shocked top-seeded Porterville with a 20-7 win. This week the Tigers headed to Visalia to take on the Golden West Trailblazers. Wasco is going to look to get things going early in this one. Quarterback Jacob Villanueva is going to be behind center, and he runs one in for the touchdown here. Wasco first on the board, 7-0. Golden West quarterback says, I can do it too, Tyson Sandry, but he's going to hand it off to sophomore Michael Wessel. Wessel takes in for the touchdown, tie game, 7-7 in the second quarter. The Trailblazers with the ball again. Sandry, this time he's going to use his arm throws deep to Jose Ramos. Ramos comes down with the ball. The Trailblazers go on to win 26-7. Wasco's Cinderella run comes to an end.
In Division 5, the Kennedy Thunderbirds looking to take down Carruthers, the other undefeated team in the division. Handoff here to Tyreek Walker. A big senior breaks free for the touchdown for Kennedy. Earns some fist bumps from his coach after that big play. We got to see that. And later, the incredible effort from the Blue Raiders quarterback to stay up. Pass would be tipped. This is intercepted by Isaac Villalobos. The band would love this pick. He gets it in the end zone. Big play there. But yeah, let's give the band some love for what he's doing. Walker, though, is going to get the ball again. This one comes in later, almost walks into the end zone, untouched for 6. The Thunderbirds roll past Carruthers, beating the Blue Raiders 73-19, setting up a huge rematch with the Shafter Generals for the Division 5 title. So really exciting, Brandon, to see those two teams get back together. We almost had Liberty and Bakersfield, but we didn't get that one.
We'll take it. It'll be fun.
Yeah, and top 3 on 23 when we return. Of course, the best plays of the night. Stay tuned.
Welcome back to Friday Night Live on 23. Woo!
Now let's take a look at some of those championship matchups happening next week in Division 1. After an incredible win over Buchanan, Liberty will take on top-seeded Central on the road.
In Division 3, number 2 BCHS will take on top-seeded San Joaquin Memorial up the 99.
And over in Division 5, we have our home teams, a rematch between familiar foes, top-seeded Shafter Generals taking on the Kennedy Thunderbirds. Really excited for
That's
those
going to be fun.
Yeah,
Then we're going to have some top plays, and it's going to be really cool to see our teams going at it again.
Yes, but before we get there, let's get to the top 3 on 23, our favorite time of the night. We're going to start here with the third play, and that's going to be Shafter's Alex Aguilar faking out the defense that he shows off his legs to score a touchdown. We see him do it week in, week out, but this set a new Central Section record with 63 touchdowns.
Congratulations to him. Fun to watch. Number 2 goes to BCHS, and Jacob Moran. Moran is going to find Deontay Glinton here, who makes big use of a short pass. Goes all the way down for an Eagles touchdown. Nice moves by Glinton on this run as they head to the D3 championship.
And the top play of the night, Liberty's Braden Blevins with the boot, kicking the Patriots into the finals of the D1 Central Section playoffs. Brandon, what do they always say? Kickers matter too.
Absolutely. We had to give him some love. Biggest kicker. Look how happy he is.
I know.
He's a sophomore.
Yes, exciting moment for Liberty and all of our teams. We got 4 teams moving on next week, so that was a big deal from what they saw last year. No teams making it to the championship. So, yeah, that will do it, though, for us for Friday Night Live. We will see you next week.